Good morning, Unity North. How are we feeling this morning? Excellent, excellent. I love the energy. It is so bright inside. It is so bright outside. Thank you for bringing your love in here today. We appreciate that. Let us take this time to go into a moment of prayer. So as our friends are coming in, let's take a moment to center ourselves, and take a collective breath, and be thankful for this moment of quiet within. Let us be thankful for this opportunity to connect with the divine that lives within us. And as we connect with the divine, we are further connecting with ourselves. As we further connect with ourselves, we are connecting with each other because we are one. And let us hold each other's hurts. Let us hold each other's joys. Let us see each other in this moment of connection. In this moment of unity, let our divinity shine brighter than it ever has before. Again, because we are one. And even as we open our eyes, let the connectivity remain. Let the brightness of our divinity remain as we shine, shine, shine brighter than the world has ever seen before. And within that brightness, that beautiful light within, that we shine externally, together we say, Amen.
Thank you, Danielle. So, yeah, the gauntlet's been thrown down. Your job is to shine today. You feel shiny? Yeah? If you can't find it, hopefully we will do some digging today and we'll find that light, we'll find that goodness. But it's expressed everywhere. That I am presence is expressed to your left and your right. And I was telling Danielle, as I was walking through the room today, I was beholding the face of God everywhere I looked. The unique ways that God shows up in all the many masks and disguises. It's really beautiful, isn't it? It's really beautiful, isn't it? It is to me, so I hope you can catch that. Up on your feet, we have a song we've never done as a group song, but it's very easy to catch. It's a recognition of that I am presence that's moving and stirring through all of us in every cell of our being. It's the understanding that we belong to each other. Get your hands together as we sing. I am a rock, I'm the sun, I'm the ocean. I am a flower, a fish in the sea. I am the spirit of all creation. I am in you, and you're in me. That's all there is to it. Let's do it again. I am the rain, I'm a cloud, I'm an eagle. I am the river that flows to the sea. I am the spirit of all creation. I am in you, and you're in me. I am the storm, I'm a raging fire. I am the snow falling quietly. I am the spirit of all creation. Sing it, unity. Raise that vibration. I am a man, I'm a child, I'm a woman. I am a snake, a bumblebee. I am the spirit of all creation. I am in you, and you're in me. I invite you to turn to your left and your right and say, I am in you, and you are in me. We belong to each other. Greet the face of God, and we greet the face of God as those of you online. We behold you as a part of our family. We see you and know you and claim you as one with us, and we thank you so much for making the journey to be a part of our stream today. All right, unity, let's come on back and let's unite with all those people online that are watching us. Let's feel that presence and that power that's not contained in one space or time, but raise your voice, get your hands making a lot of noise, and let's sing this last verse together. I am the life force moving through you. I am the I am that is to be. I am the spirit of all creation. I am in you, and you're in me. Bring that down now. I am in you, and you're in me. I am in you, and you're in me. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen.
Sounded amazing, Unity, amazing as usual. This is a great time to take out your phones because we're about to tell you what is happening in this community, and you can take a picture of the slide that you're about to see, what is happening soon in our community. Lots and lots of things, so take a picture of those, go in the app, go on the website, and get more information about what is happening. There are also tables in the back. Anytime you see a table in the back, you want to stop by and see what's happening because that's another opportunity to find out what is happening, and there is a lot, including a pep rally next Sunday after service. Want more information on that? You'll have to go on the website. We have 4 amazing souls today that are holding us in sacred space and sacred light, and this happens every single Sunday. Sometimes we don't even notice, but just this spirit of the place is elevated, and our prayer chaplains on duty do that for us. And we're so thankful for that, holding us as our highest and best selves, whether we're in the space, whether we're online. Thank you for joining us, but we are thankful for being seen in such highlight. We also, I am sure, I feel some new energy in the place, don't prove me wrong, and we want to recognize our visitors here. So our welcome team is coming forward. They have in their hand welcome packets, and those welcome packets are an opportunity for you to get connected with us. There's a Let's Get Connected card, and you can fill that out with the pen in the seat pocket in front of you, or get fancy and scan the QR code. But either way, we don't want to miss this opportunity to stay connected with you and for you to find out what's happening in this community. So we would love if anyone who's here for the very first time raise their hand nice and high in the air so we can share some love and a packet. There we go. I knew there was some new energy in the house. Keep your hands up until we get a packet in your hands. Thanks for choosing Unity North today. You chose a great day to be here. Lots of smiles. We love it. We love it. After service, we hope you bring those smiles downstairs to holy grounds. There is food, always a good reason to come downstairs. There is fellowship with these amazing humans around you. And there is a welcome table. So the welcome table looks just like the one that you see in the picture behind you. And there will be welcome team members there. You don't have to be alone on your very first day. Today's a very special day because we have an interfaith dialogue this evening, so we will have to clear out holy grounds by 2, but that's plenty of time to enjoy and meet some new people and fall in love with Unity North.
Thank you, Danielle. You know, I want to put a spotlight on next week. It's going to be a pep rally downstairs, but also upstairs. Wear the Unity North colors, wear your jersey. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be like a homecoming. Going to be a lot of great, wonderful, upbeat, fun, and joyous music. So invite a friend. It's going to be a good time to have a party up here in this community. Maya Angelou once said that people will forget what you said 5 minutes after you say it, but they will never forget how you made them feel. I think that is so incredibly true, and so I, as the minister of this community, get to look at what we do up here, what we say up here is important. Yes, it is important, but how you feel is more important than what's said, or how it is said, or what song is sung. And so there's a whole army of people in this community that are about affecting the energy of what's here in the field. They don't get necessarily a lot of words to share, but their heart is on display every single Sunday that we come here. And our ministry highlight today is the lead of our welcoming team. Marilyn Boniger, for the last 2 years, has helped you feel welcome, help you feel loved, has helped this place be a warm, loving, welcoming, and inviting environment. Today is the last day that Marilyn is leading that. She's done it for years and years and years. Five years. 5 years of affecting the energy of what goes on in our community from the inside out. I'm the outside in, but the inside out medicine is the more important. And we want to take a moment to acknowledge Marilyn Boniger for her years of service and for the lives touched and the lives that will be invited up. I'm going to invite Marilyn to come up here right now. Come on, Unity, you can make a little more noise for 5 years of service. You know, I have a minister's degree, and then there are people that don't have a piece of paper on the wall, yet they minister in who they are, how they show up. I'm going to call her Reverend Marilyn, because she has ministered to everybody in this congregation, including the leadership of this church. She served on so many committees, but the welcoming team was the brainchild of Marilyn and Reverend Julie. And it has become a cornerstone in the goodness of Unity North. I was told there were some flowers somewhere. God, I was promised that there would be flowers somewhere. I was told 4 times. Okay, but right now I want to give Marilyn a chance to just speak to you. Reverend Marilyn, a chance to just talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Richard. I just want to thank my team. Over the years, I've had different people on and off the team, but the team that I have right now are so loyal and so loving and always willing to step up and help each other out if we're short someone. So that has just made my job so much easier. I think that this ministry is so, so important. You can have the most beautiful building. You can have the best music. You can have a wonderful speaker. But it's not church and it's not community. You are what make it community, and you are what make it church. And how we make you feel determines whether or not you want to stay with us. There are many, many churches in this area, and we're so happy that you've decided to stay with us. So it's just a really important thing for us. I'm trying to talk slowly because I don't see anybody coming up here.
I think the flowers are over on the table, actually.
Oh.
I'm a little blind.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Okay.
Stall, baby, stall.
Okay. So just know that your comfort and your happiness here is so, so important. There's more flowers coming.
Oh, okay, these weren't the flowers.
They weren't the flowers.
We love you so much,
And
Marilyn, that we have 2 vases of flowers for you.
What they're not knowing is that I'm leaving town for a week tomorrow morning, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with the flowers, but we'll pray for them. I'll have Richard bless them, and they will just stay the way they should be. But I want to thank Reverend Richard and the staff here for helping me, stepping up whenever I needed something. I just don't have any other words. So thank you so much. I'm not leaving. I'll be around, but I am gonna be able to travel on Sundays when I want now.
So take a moment to stand up, Unity Congregation, and put all the love and gratitude that you have in your heart for this beautiful lady, beam them up to her heart and these flowers that are going to last for the next 4 weeks. And let's say our Unity blessing together. Marilyn, we love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the light as you. Thank you for the gift that you have brought, our Unity North YOU blessing. We love you, we love you, we really, really love you. Mwah. Thank you. I'll take care of those for you. So I can't think of a better song to follow the faithfulness of a servant in our church. And I can't think of a better man to sing it than our guest singer today. Charles Holt is an international singer, speaker, author, workshop leader. He does it all. But what he's doing is he's transforming the planet one moment at a time, one moment after another moment. Wherever he is called, he's bringing his talents, his gifts. He's appeared on Broadway. He's appeared at the Agape Church with Michael Beckwith. He's appeared in pretty much every church in this country. And he's doing incredible work for the youth of our planet. And so I think this hymn that he's going to do a cappella for us, the band's going to sit this one out. Will you please welcome the heart, the talent, and the beautiful spirit of Charles Holt.
Good morning. Okay, so the reason why I'm laughing is I'm glad to be here. It's been a while. It hasn't been that long since I've been here, but I've never sang this song. This is a song that my grandmother taught me. And the band was asking me, I originally said, I'm going to sing it a cappella. The band said, well, we can just play under it. Reverend Richard didn't know that. So they're going to play just under it. But I think you know, it's an old hymn. It just says, great is thy faithfulness. So if you've heard it if you've heard it, listen as if this is your first time hearing it. And if you haven't heard it, just listen to these poignant words. They're so, so important to us and so very vital to our well-being. Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been and forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Then it says, summer and winter, springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their orbits above, join all of nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Oh, great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, oh, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord. To me, Thank you. Thank you.
Woo. Charles Holt. Let's take the knowledge, the truth that was just placed into song, into spirit, into soul, and let's go within. To know that when we have the faith of a mustard seed, there will be what we need on the planet. And there's a lot of need right now, yes? We need more love. We need more joy, more peace. Let us put our faith and our eyes and our ears and our heart in the direction of these things as we take now and meet the voice of Charles, the voice of God, and give our own voice of God doing business as us with the words, in this very room, there is enough love. Here, right now, with the breath that we are collectively taking, there is enough joy for the world, enough hope and enough power. That's why we gather. And so take a deep breath, and the lyrics are on the screen. Let's take these words as a collective song, a collective expression and testimony to faith's power into the stillness. We sing. In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. Please sing with me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to walk through our every fear. For Spirit, one Spirit is in this very room, is in this very room. Know it faithfully, is in this very room. And on the exhale, remove anything, any obstacle within you that's doubting that there's enough love here. Let's come into the now with another deep collective breath. The master teacher Jesus said that our job was to be in the world, but not of the world. That he was in the world, but not of us. We are called to follow that example. And so let us imagine ourselves, perhaps different than our usual meditation, on two levels of being and consciousness. First, let yourself be fully present without the need to hide or disguise anything. The everyday level of consciousness, our world collectively, and how it's showing up. Just be there for a minute. A world that we live in with all its duality, with good times and its bad times, with incredible happiness, but also riddled with great sadness, with tragedies like war and famine and violence. This is the level of the relative realm, the changing world based on the human ego. We're in it. But now another deep breath as we raise the vibration and set it aside. Allow yourself to go to the highest consciousness of spirit, the absolute, the place within yourself that is light, that is love. The place the Buddhists call the Pure Land. Others call the Kingdom of Heaven. It's in the midst, but we must find it. Here we can step back and see the universe unfolding as it should in a divine peace or order, and calling us to cooperate with that order, to bring the higher levels, the higher vibrations down to earth, into the earthly experience. And as we enter a period of silence, I invite you to see yourself as the conduit through which light is born on earth, through which love is born here and now. You are the bridge. You are the one that's been called. You are the healer in the silence. And so from this vantage point, we make a vow and a commitment. I am ready to change at depth. I am willing and I am able to be the change I want to see. Whatever the universe requires of me, here I am. Forgiveness will be the bridge. Forgiveness will be the portal. Forgiveness will be the avenue through which change comes. And so I invite you to repeat after me. I forgive you. I forgive me. Everything that I have been waiting for, I let go in this moment and allow something greater to emerge. Allow this song, allow Charles to take you into that place of light, that place of love, that place of peace that the world is screaming for right now.
I'm tired of the guilt that brings me pain. Now is a time for me to let go of the shame, the past behind me. I see anew. I'm ready for my change. I'm ready for my change. I forgive me. I forgive me. Everything that I've been holding on to, I let go. I surrender. I surrender.
I love the cartoon strip where the first frame says, "Who wants change?" Everybody's hand goes up. Who wants to change? We're all screaming for change, but we're not willing to make the shifts necessary for that change to come about. I'm a Californian, and I remember the moment that Arnold Schwarzenegger was elected to the governorship, and he was on the platform of change, and everybody in California was so excited. Landslide victory. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger became the governor, and he began to make the changes that everybody was calling for. And then he went out of office with a very low approval rating. No, you're supposed to change everybody else but my department. You're supposed to take the money out of every other department, but just not mine. And that's unconsciousness that's happening. Yes, you need to change. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with you. There is a light. There is an eternal radiance, an immortal radiance that has no beginning and it has no end. It was shining before the first star was in the sky. It was there, as Will Hodges' song says, before love was a word, before love was even an idea. That light was there. Before any one of us sitting in this room was a thought in our great-great-great-grandparents' mind. That light existed. And it's spoken about in the most mystical of the Gospels, my personal favorite, because you have to be a mystic to understand the drug trip that it is. It's the Gospel of John. Right at the beginning, John writes this, chapter 1, verse 1, let's say it together. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Now, the word in that sentence was a mistranslation. It's a logos. It's the divine impulse. It's that which is eternal and immortal that has been there since the beginning of time. It represents the eternal light, the immortal love, the essence that has existed before time, exists in the breath that you just took and will exist forever. It cannot be taken away from us. It cannot. Why is that? Because it's what we are. It cannot take the light away because it's what you are. Every one of us in our unique expressions, but boy, can we forget it. Am I the only one who's ever forgotten it? It happens a lot. This week it happened several points. You know, whether we feel that light or not, whether we are expressing the light or not, is completely up to us. It's up to me. And that light, 24/7, 365, is whispering. And you know what it's saying? Stay awake. Let's read this together. Stay awake when you're afraid. Stay awake when you're angry. Stay awake when you want to run away. Stay awake when you want to attack. I have experienced every single one of those emotions. This was perhaps the busiest week of my entire life, and it was full and rich and beautiful. And I, knowing that it was going to be a full week, did what I don't usually do, is I prepared a fantastic message for you today. I mean, it was juicy and it was good. And it was holy and it was sacred. And then yet another school shooting happens. And another child dies. And yet, at the hand of ignorance, of hateful unconsciousness, another person dies. And I looked at my words of that beautiful talk and I said, they kind of fall hollow. They don't work anymore. They'll be good a year from now, but maybe not today. Now 2 children will grow up without their father. And if I cannot grieve that, then there's a problem with my ability to be the light and to be the love. It matters not if I agreed with the man who died. I didn't agree on most things. But if I have lost the capacity for love to grieve for 2 children and a wife, the problem lies with me. Being honest, I feel I'm supposed to say something really meaningful and profound today. I want to say something that creates a different paradigm and a different reality today. I want it with everything that I am, and any words that I come up with in reaction to the violence that seems to be dominating the landscape of our country fall short and hollow. Yet I will keep seeking. And I invite you to not ever give up hope that that light, that eternal light spoken about in the mystical Gospel of John still exists, even when I can't see it. Even when I can't feel it and I cannot find it. Every single experience that we have as a human being, nothing excluded, is part of a great tapestry of living, of life, and of light. That's a power placed into our hands, the ability to create the earthly existence that we are experiencing. And we're either adding to or subtracting to the world of hell or the world of heaven based on our actions, decisions, and thoughts, and our reactions. It is a critical crossroad moment how we react to the school shooting that happened, to the murder of a senator in Minnesota who will never see her grandchildren, to the murder of a man who thought differently than I do, yet was a human being. All these human beings have lost their life, and I need to be willing to fall into the place of love and grieve with those families. This power that's been placed into our hands is used wisely. Hopefully we use it wisely, but it's also used unwisely. It's used consciously, and it's used unconsciously. There is a singularity of the movement of energy that we get to direct. We are the ones directing that energy, not some entity outside of us. That power has been placed into our hands. And so we don't like what we're seeing. It's our job to up our game. It's our job to think differently, to remember that light no matter what. It requires my constant, my conscious, my diligent digging deep. When I'm on my knees and I'm feeling afraid, angry, wanting to run away, wanting to attack. Stay awake, the still small voice whispers. Stay awake. Our job as spiritual seekers is to find that light, no matter what it takes, and allow it to guide us, not the human ego, not the knee-jerk responses that we all want to go to. When life is working, when life is rough, when it's holy and beautiful, and when it is dark. It's the same exercise. And if my faith and my light and my belief system changes based on somebody else's action, I am a house built on sand. If what we teach from this platform and sing, I'm ready for a change, well, I'm ready for that change. But if it is dependent on you changing, then I'm a house built on sand. If I will only show love if you show love, I am a house built on sand. If I can only grieve if you grieve, or admit you're wrong to admit that I'm wrong, then I am a house built on sand. I've been grieved, really grieved. Some really good people that I love, that I know are good people, that I care about, made a choice this week to be anything but loving. I put a post out on Facebook in an effort to speak what I was wrestling with. Can we grieve together? Can we cry together? Can we be loving together? 2 days later, I took the post down. I don't know if that was a mistake, but that which was intended for love became a hotbed of war and attack and fight. What have we become? That a simple act of, can we live together in love and grieve for these two children, turns into a full-on display of hate. These were good people, friends of mine. And I went to the place, I can no longer be friends with you. Certainly I took them off of my Facebook feed. But if I cannot be friends with them, there's no possibility of healing. I'm contributing to the division that's dominating the landscape. And so I wanted to start today, take a breath with me. And I want to publicly and humbly own any word, any feeling, any thought or action that I have ever entertained that is outside the love and the light that I teach and that I believe in. I've been there. I've said it. I've done it. I want to own it. I'm ready. I forgive me. I forgive me for the way I behaved that contributed to the detriment of society. Anything I have ever done or said or spoken to contribute to the current culture of middle school mentality that seems to dominate Facebook, that seems to dominate Twitter, it seems to dominate the airwaves, the immaturity of mindset that says it's their fault. It's their fault. Or they did it first. They hit me first. Oh my God, have we not evolved past middle school? They're way worse than I am. For any participation I have had, I beg your forgiveness. And I ask you to hold me accountable. I want to do better. I can do better. I will do better. I want to put myself into the shoes of the children who no longer have a father. I want to put myself into the shoes of the parents who no longer have a child at the hand of violence, and the family of a senator in Minnesota who will never get to meet her grandchildren before I rush in to find blame and to find attack. I want to be the first person to step back and own my own crap, because that's what will cause the healing. A lack of ownership, no healing is possible. The quality of the questions we are asking right now is vitally important to heaven or hell. And a lot of people are asking the question, who is the matter with us? Who's responsible for this mess? That question never, ever will lead to unity. It doesn't. It's actually working against unity. Here's the question I want to ask. What can I do to make things better? What can I do in this moment to make things better? I'm ready for my change, and the cycle has to stop here on my watch. Let's ask that question to the second one together. What can I do to make things better? Ask the right questions. If I continue the hateful rhetoric of division and darkness, blame and attack, no matter how justified I feel I am, I will eventually be the one receiving the end of that bullet. That was a channel statement. When that came out onto that page, and it was like, holy crap, did I really say that? I will be the one receiving the next bullet if I'm not the one to stop it. If we continue to say, your hate is worse than mine, your evil is worse than mine, your words are way worse than mine, or my power is greater than yours, we are all going to eventually inherit the annihilated earth that we are creating. I don't know about you, but I have more hope for a better inheritance. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust does not have to be the end of the story. I hope to God, and I hope to the light that's still speaking within me, that it is not. Let language that tears down stop before it comes out of my mouth. Let thoughts that tear down and divide be banished from my mindset. I'm either subtracting or adding to the next shooting. Plain and simple. And I've heard people say a lot over this last week, well, it's just words. Words are not the same as bullets. Bullets is real violence. Let me tell you, words are the fuel for the next bullet. Plain and simple. The words are the fuel necessary for the next bullet, which becomes the next bomb. And the next thing you know, we're all the victims of our own hate and our own division. I want you to consider a moment in your life, a time when everything seemed hopeless. We've all been there. We share that in the human world. It felt so dark that there was no way out. Yet somebody showed up. That small, still voice came as somebody who had a kind word to say, even though I maybe didn't deserve it at the time. A kind word or a gentle touch, a knowing glance across the room. I've got you. In my household, my wife seems to, for the first time, be paying attention that it appears to be part of the African American community culture. I got you. And there's been about 12 people that said to her this week, I got you. I've got you. Today I want to speak, I've got you. And we don't think alike. We want a diverse environment. We welcome a diverse environment. We cannot make exceptions to where I say, I've got you. I don't understand you. I don't think the way you think, but I've got you because we belong to each other as a human race. Take a breath with me. That still small voice is always saying, don't give up. Keep going. You are not alone. There's still hope. Be kind. I've got you. That spark, that thread, that whisper of light, that logos, that word is the word spoken in the Gospel of John. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, if we allow it to be, because it must partner with us. I must play my part as a co-creator in the heaven I am trying to create. What any of us is going through right now, the good, the bad, and the ugly, is not the end of the story, but it is an opportunity. It is an opportunity to recommit, to reawaken, and to do better. I often ask people, when they come into my office with a really dark, difficult thing, I'll say, do you believe that it's possible it can be different? Many times the answer is no, I don't. I don't have that kind of faith. And then my next statement or question is, do you believe that I believe? That I believe it can be different? Well, yeah, I believe that you believe. Then lean into my faith. That's what we do here. At any given moment, on a Sunday morning, we're sitting together. Somebody's believing and somebody can't believe. And like a great forest of trees, we lean into each other to support each other. What we do here on Sunday morning, on Wednesday night, and throughout the week is needed now more than ever. And the easy road is to just go out there and blame and shame. The hard road is to show up and be part of the forest and let somebody lean onto you when they cannot see the light. You help them find it. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Feel the presence of light in this very room. Right here. We are sharing one breath. Maybe not one opinion, not one belief, but one breath we share and one light. Feel it in your body. Feel it at your core. There is a sacred we that has not been lost and will not be lost unless we sacrifice it on the altar of our need to be right. You can open your eyes. I wrote a question. Can I call out hate without being hateful? God, I hope so. Can we as a community call out hate, hold hate accountable without being hateful in return? I heard somebody say the other day, I just hate hateful people. I hate hateful people. I have become one of them. You know what grieved me more than anything on my Facebook post when I took it down? These good people who were espousing hateful ideas and things, I don't want to become one of them. I don't want to become, stay awake. The little voice whispers, stay awake. That light is here, it is now. It's even when we don't understand, and it's ours to know and claim the light when it is dark, just as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said. Next slide, let's say it with a powerful voice. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. It is our responsibility to align our thoughts, our feelings, our actions with the higher power, with the eternal, immortal light. A couple years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago, we did a whole study. I don't know how this emerged, but it was a whole study here in our church about near-death experiences. It was really a wonderful thing. And in those sharing, everybody shared their near-death experience. There were common threads. Number one, it was love more profound than anything they'd ever experienced on earth. It was more holy, full of light than anything they'd been experienced. Second, you now have the choice to stay here or to go back to earth. Universal, everybody had the same story. There might be some truth to it. And the third thing is, I chose to come back and to bring a little bit of that down to the earth. I'm needed. My work is not done. I'm needed. The United States of America, and you can call this politics. I'm so tired of people saying I get political. I'm teaching love. And if that's politicized, that's on you. The United States of America is having a near-death experience. It is at a crossroads. And I'm saying we're having a near-death experience based on how we react and what we do. I'm saying, yes, we have the potential to experience a love more profound than anything we've ever known. And we need to make the choice to come back to earth and be fully present with a change, with a difference, with a consciousness that adds light and not fuel to the next bullet. Words that uplift, that find understanding and compassion and forgiveness. We don't have to die to anything except our belief that we are separate from each other. We don't have to die from anything except the belief that violent actions and words are the solution. That's middle school mentality, and I hope we've all grown up a little bit from that idea. I'm going to invite the band to come back up. Let us be the ones that do better and think before we attack and tear down. The ones who hold faithfully to a better reality when it's really hard. And I'm holding my grandson in my heart. Charlie Kirk did not approve of my grandson because of who he was. And I hated his belittling of him. Yet I must look beneath the surface of his opinions and his beliefs to find the capacity to love him anyway. Namaste anyway. Not easy. But if we can't do that, we're going to inherit an annihilated earth. And the next bullet may come for one of us. A little music, maestro. I want to be among the ones who hold faithfully to a better reality when it's really hard. The ones who are willing to hold ourselves as accountable as we do others, especially on social media. Let us be the prodigal son returning home, the prodigal daughter returning home. Let us be the ones who are courageous enough to drag the human race back to the Garden of Eden. Kicking and screaming down the path, let our demonstration drag those hateful people. So I grieve that I got off Facebook. That post was love, and I let the stronger, hateful voice win. I'm going to find it and put it back on there, and I'm going to drag whoever wants to come with me back to the Garden of Eden, kicking and screaming. The knowledge of good and evil, we belong to each other. It's oneness. It says in Revelation, I stand at the door and knock. Say that with me. I stand at the door and knock. The light is knocking. The light is saying, don't forget. Stay awake. And that's really pretty to know. It's really great to know. But someone has to be the one that turns the handle and opens the door. I want to be that person. I want you to be that person. And I'm going to end as I began, and my all due respect and apologies to the writer John, the Apostle John, and the words from the Bible. I put it in my words, and it's the words I hope you get as the foundation of where I want to go as a community. Let's go ahead and put the last slide up there. Let's read it together. In the beginning was love, and love was with us, and the love was us. Stay awake. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Richard. Clearly, those were powerful words, and let those words not just be an entertainment, as Reverend would say, but something that we take with us and out of these doors and into the community. The same is true of our mission statement. Let it not just be nice words that we say together, but let us truly reflect on that and remember that and take that with us. Let's say it together, affirming that we are a loving community of spiritual seekers who celebrate diversity, acceptance, and oneness. Yes, we do. I also wanted to remind you, as we go to the Garden of Eden with a smile and with lots of love, we talked about the welcome team earlier, and there is room for you if that feels like it's a ministry that speaks to you. They're in the lobby. Susan will be in the lobby with a sign-up sheet, and we'll be glad to take your name and information as we strengthen and bring this welcome team the joy that it needs, the joy that we need. We're moving into offering time, my friends, and we had such a powerful message, so much to be thankful for. We know that every gift is seen in love and light. That holds true. We can give on the app, we can scan the QR code, and always remember, you can give cash or check in the baskets behind us. Ushers will be there with a smile for your gifts. So in advance, let us be thankful for the gifts that this community is about to receive. Let's say together, we are so blessed. We are so prosperous. And it is our great pleasure to share of our blessings and to share of our prosperity. And in the giving, the entire world is blessed. Thank you, God.
Let's raise our voices in song as we claim the truth that we are so blessed. So very blessed. Together we sing. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful for all that we have. We are so blessed. We are so blessed. We are so grateful. We are so blessed. I love the song that Charles has so chosen to close us out. Love is in need of love today. And I asked Charles to speak a little bit about the work he's doing before he sings this song. His books are about love, finding love. Every one of his books, every one of his workshops, his lectures, his songs is about love, finding love, and he's changing the face of the planet one child at a time. So will you please welcome once again, to close us out, Charles Holt.
Okay. Whoo, take a breath, take another breath. That was outstanding, Reverend Richard. He doesn't like for me to call him Reverend Richard because I'm from the South, and growing up we had to say Reverend if there was a pastor. But I'll just say, thank you, Reverend Richard. I needed to hear that.
Thank you.
All right, just before I sing Love's in Need of Love, things are swiftly shifting with me. Many of you know that I am a Broadway actor. I'm a television and film actor as well, but I've also been working with youth since 9/11. I was living in New York, and I decided that I wanted to make sure that the youth had some place to put those emotions. And so I started working at the Covenant House. And so I've been working with youth since 2001. But it's changing, and it's expanding, and it's also very scary. So this is the first time that I've ever really written a vision statement and a mission statement. I've always had it in my head, so I want to share it with you all. Can I do that? Okay, just so we're on the same page and I can say it to someone. So my vision is to be a movement and catalyst for healing and fruitful relationships. That's with self and others. And so this vision is rooted in learning to manage and navigate the emotional body. and the spectrum to do and to be our best and to live our best lives. Yes, that's the vision. Now, the mission is to recognize, see, honor, and nurture the potential of each individual beyond circumstance, situation, and condition. That's creating a space and a curriculum for youth and all individuals to find the virtue of their unique emotional expression. I wish I'd had this when I was growing up. To give ourselves permission to grow through meditation, creative writing, process drama, nature immersion, home economics, because I took that. That means learning how to dress in public. That also means hygiene, certain things like learning to cook, wash clothes. I knew how to do that before I left elementary school. So those are the types of things that I'd like to go back to. I like to go back to the basics. I think that the basics give the foundation for just learning how to live life and move through life. That's what I'm about. Like I said, it's a huge platform. So anytime you hear the word emotion, just think of Charles Holden. Just send me blessings on my way, okay? All right, thank you. All right, band, let's go. Thank you for listening. Good morning, beautiful friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster. Change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. Is that love's in need of love today? Don't delay, send yours in right away. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. The force of evil plans make you its possession, and it will if we let it destroy everybody. Oh, we all must take precautionary measures if love and peace you treasure. Then you'll hear me when I say, don't you know that love's in need? Come on, put your hands together. Unloved today, look around you, don't delay. Send yours in right away. Hey, 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 it's going round. Love's in need of love today, today. Don't delay. Send yours in right away, right away, right away. Love.
Give it up for Reverend Charles Hope. Love is in need of love, and Charles is in need of our support. Please go see him at the back table and support his mission, his vision, and his ministry. And please go sign up. This is the last day for small groups, right? You want to get into a small group? Go sign up. You want to be part of the welcome team? Go sign up right now. Let's join hands and let's sing our closing song. Don't forget, pep rally next Sunday. Invite a friend. It's going to be a party. And let's join our voices as we sing love into existence, not just here, but out there. If this had meaning to you, the baskets are on the way out. Together, I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you. Look around the room, it's the face of God. I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you give to me. And I thank you, yes, I thank you for the love you. So take some energy, send it through the camera to everyone watching online. We thank you for the love that you allow us to be. Have a blessed and beautiful week, everybody. Go be love and go be the change that you want to see.